YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome back to the channel. I am back with another reaction video. Now in this video, this woman says bring back men who beg. Now in the beginning there's some music in it, so it's kind of low in the beginning because for copyright reasons it's lowered. But she's saying bring back men who beg. I want you guys to check this out. What are your thoughts on this? Please chime in. I want to hear what you have to say. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell to be notified when I upload new content, you guys, so you'll know when I go live or post new content. Make sure you hit that bell to stay updated with the latest videos. But let's go ahead and get into this video, and I'm going to give my 2 cents on it. Here we go.
Bring back men who beg.
Why in the world would I beg for another person? Why in the world would I beg for more responsibility? Why would I beg to pay somebody else's bills? Why would I beg for someone to spend time with me? Why would I beg for someone to be in my life? We really want to be funky with this conversation. A lot of men have begged you, but you didn't like them because you was too busy begging another man to give you a chance.
This is something I talk about all the time. A lot of these women, they just need help. They really just want a man to cater to them and be obsessed with them, to use him. Like he said, a lot of these women, they run behind the man that they want because he's running away from them. You know, the men that they want, he don't have to beg. He don't have to do anything because that's who she want to be with. But the ones that they want to beg are the ones they want to validate them and make them feel good and make them think that they really got it going on, so they can turn around and go give all of it to the other guy who they really want to be with. And he has to do nothing. This is what we say. When a woman wants you, she doesn't require you to do anything. When she's attracted to you and she wants you, she don't require you to do much. She's not gonna be asking you to pay all her bills. In fact, she's not gonna ask you to do anything because she don't want you to go out your way to have to do all these things. She understands. They become logical with the men that they really want. Like, oh, we don't want to put him through all of that because you really like him. But for somebody that you really don't like and you want to use, you don't care what lengths they go through to do all of these things. You don't care. You just want to use them to the fullest. You want them to pay all your rent when y'all don't even live together. Y'all just barely dating. But he got to pay your rent. He got to do all these things, all this stuff, because you don't really want him. And you only want men. The men who are begging is what y'all would call simps. Those are the men that y'all thought were lame for real. But you like the attention. You like, you like that because it makes you feel good, But that's the stuff that they talk about behind closed doors. You talk about how stupid he is. Girl, he was big. Girl, I could get him to do anything. Girl, he's stupid. While I'm over here with the guy I really like. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it don't make no sense for a man to beg. And then also on top of that, what man in his right mind would be doing that? This is what I'm saying. This is why they understand a man who's doing that. They understand that ain't cool. So when people, call it simping, they know that that's not cool. That's why a lot of women don't respect simps. They don't respect you when you go out of your way for them because they know they don't really deserve it. And they know they wouldn't do that if they were in that situation. They know they're not going to run behind you and beg and do all. They know they wouldn't do it. So they understand that behavior is not right, but they're not going to tell you that. Why? Because they benefit from it. And you hear women, they talk about Michael B. Jordan, oh, he's a lame and all of that. No matter how successful you are, if you are simping over a woman, she's still going to think you're lame. Women don't tell you exactly how they feel because they know that they're benefiting from you thinking and thinking that way. So why would they mess up their hustle? Because it's a hustle. Most women don't like men who beg and do all of that. They think you are lame. But if you bring in some money, they're going to make you tell you that, oh, it's good to do that. A man should be taking care of a woman when he dating her. She should, yeah, because they getting all the benefit. You get nothing. Half these women don't even want to sleep with these dudes. They're not physically attracted to these guys. They just know you're dumb enough to pay them with the hopes of being with them or whatever. They know you willing to do it, so they're going to finesse you for everything that you're willing to put out there. Then call you stupid after you done did it and then tell you, I ain't made you do it. I didn't make you do that. So this is why it doesn't pay to do that, because these women really don't be liking men like that. I'm just saying. So what's the point of begging? You should never be begging. Let's continue.
If you were to really listen to some of those R&B songs, a lot of those men were begging to be intimate. And the last time I checked, that's the quickest way you catch a case of 2025, because a lot of y'all are backpedaling, talking about, well, when she says no, that means no. So why am I going to beg you after you already told me no? Once again, human to human, person to person, why in the world would I beg you to give me a chance if that's not what you want to do from the get-go?
It doesn't make any sense. But once again, these women are desperate. They're cutting off government assistance, welfare, food stamps, all of that. So they're desperate. They need a little extra ends. and they try to get it any way that they can. So they try to make you feel good about begging to spend your coins on them, make you feel like you are a bigger man. If you spend money on them, if you send them money and pay their bills, somehow you supposed to be macho and feel good about taking care of somebody who could give a damn about you. That's what they're trying to do, is some type of reverse psychology to make you think, oh, you ain't a man if you don't pay my rent on the first day. You ain't a real man if you don't do XYZ. That is so stupid. No, keep your money. What's the saying? Men save money when they're single and women save money when they're in a relationship. That's what's going around now. And I think it's the truth. When you're a single man, you probably will save money because you don't have to worry about paying for somebody else's food, paying somebody else's bills, paying for them to get stuff done. And that's an extra expense. So of course you would save money when you're single. And women save money when they're in a relationship because they make money, but they don't want to spend it. They want you to spend all of yours. So it's a true statement. And so once again, why would you beg to go and take care of somebody else? Why would you beg to go and spend extra money that you don't have to? It doesn't make any sense. There's no benefit for you. And once again, a lot of these women, they ain't trying to really be with you intimately if they're not attracted to you. They just want your money, and they're going to find every reason not to be with you. So if you looking to go out here and get some cooch from a woman by begging and to be with her and offering her these things, she going to take everything that you got, and then she going to find a reason not to be with you still. But a lot of these women are, it's drying up because a lot of men are saying, no, we're not doing that. We're not giving y'all what y'all want. We know your game. We know what's up. So we're not doing it. So now it's a dry spell for these women. They're not getting enough rent money. They're not getting enough nail money. They're not getting enough money to do what they need to do. They're not getting enough babysitting money because, they act like they need all this money for the babysitter, and they pocket that money and go do whatever they want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is crazy. I thought it was crazy. But once again, this is what these women want. They want a man to be obsessed with them so he could just do whatever she wants. Come with your money and be ready to spend it. Spend it on me because I'm the prize, and you supposed to cater to me as the man, and that's just it. Cater to me, give me all your money, buy me whatever I want, and that's it. So she can go off with her friends and have a good time and go on trips and leave you hanging, baby. Who got time for that? That don't make no kind of sense. You would be dumb as hell if you a man out here begging a woman to be with her. Don't do it. It just the worst. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. So listen, y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell to be notified when I upload new content. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I definitely want to hear from you, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.